Conditions will actually help to bring up our temperatures later today. High pressure still pretty much smack dab on top of us, giving us bright and mild conditions by this afternoon. But again, to start, it's leaving us pretty chilly. Later on today, though, a southwest wind will be picking up that helps to bring up our temperatures, but it also gives us the risk of some isolated fire danger across the region, mainly just into Providence County as we head through the morning hours. Let's take a look at those current temperatures this morning, down to the mid-20s in areas like Smithfield, and even colder this morning than it was yesterday morning in Hope Valley. 22 degrees there. We have some mid-20s in New Bedford, 31 degrees, so a degree shy of freezing this morning in the city of Providence. Mostly sunny throughout the day today for your morning commute. Just prepare for a chilly start in the 20s and 30s. That south to southwesterly wind does pick up, leaving the coastline cooler, but inland temperatures today head into the low to mid-50s. Coming up, I have more details about where the coastline is headed with those temperatures later on today. Mario?
Absolutely.
Cold to start. But...
yeah, definitely cold to start. So I'd say layers, right? You'll want a jacket on this morning, and then eventually that sunshine will make it feel probably even warmer than those 50s that we're expecting to see. Kind of like yesterday, we only topped out in the upper 40s in a lot of spots, but it felt a lot nicer when you were outside in the sunshine. So a similar day lined up for today. Nice calm winds for us waking up this morning, but eventually a south wind will be taking over today. Most of us seeing around a 20 to a 25 mile per hour gust. Not terrible, but this is going to affect the coastline today, leaving us a little bit cooler there. So this is our coastline forecast, really just heading into the mid to upper 40s for highs. But again, once you're in that direct sunlight, it'll actually feel a little bit warmer than it actually is. Meanwhile, our inland temperatures will be about 8 to 10 degrees milder than this. Coming up, I have more details on whether or not the sunshine is sticking around for us, especially as we head into the weekend. Mario. Again, but today it's a day of layers yet again as well, where by this afternoon it'll be feeling a lot more pleasant. Great several days to get outside as well. Again, after those temperatures begin to rebound, we're improving greatly. And over the next few days, we'll see some nice mild temperatures as well. Really can't go wrong from today all the way through the weekend and even into early next week as far as getting outdoors goes. But you'll just have to dodge the cooler morning temperatures that we, of course, still see around here in springtime. So we're in the mid-20s in New Bedford. It's one of our coldest spots, but I do expect many of us to fall even into the lower to mid-20s early on. So chilly for sure. Thankfully, though, no wind chills to speak of today. Our winds are nice and calm right now. We're calm and dry over the city of New Bedford this morning. As high pressure dances just across our region and eventually slides off to our east, we'll continue to see nice mild and sunny conditions as we head through the day today. So just like yesterday, barely a cloud in the sky. Yesterday was stunning, and today very similar. The only difference will be the milder temperatures, more seasonable really, as we head through the course of the day. Our sky conditions stay actually mainly clear into tomorrow morning. Another cool start, mainly in the 30s. And eventually, we will see that area of high pressure break down, especially as we head towards Friday evening. But Friday morning, we stay mainly sunny. Few additional clouds begin to pop up, though, as we head towards Friday afternoon before this cold front squeezes through in the overnight hours. Let's look at our temperature trend. Today, by about 10 a.m., mid-morning, we'll start to see temperatures rebound into the 40s. So after a cold start, we'll see some great improvements by mid-morning, and this is where we wind up this afternoon. Clearly, we are much cooler at the coastline, though, mid to upper 40s. Meanwhile, lower to mid-50s throughout the interior. So definitely a sharp gradient with those temperatures south of, say, TF Green Airport, definitely around the mouth of Narragansett Bay. We're a whole lot colder. Now, we do dip back into the 30s overnight, but look how mild we turn tomorrow, this time slightly above average. We still have the influence of the cool ocean waters and some southwesterly winds, so we might actually even struggle to hit 50 tomorrow at the coastline, say from Newport through Narragansett, maybe getting close to 50 in areas like Westerly. But inland temperatures do head above average into those 60s. So again, our temperature trend is up over the next few days and actually several days into the 60s Friday and Saturday. Just a solid about 8 to 10 degrees cooler at the coastline. Nice and dry all the way through Sunday as well, where temperatures are in the 50s. I say nice and dry because our daytime hours are looking dry over the next several. There is this weak cold front that squeezes through Saturday early morning with some clouds, but by the time the vast majority of us wake up, the rain will be done. So we're headed towards a dry weekend overall. High pressure sitting on top of us for the weekend. We might see an isolated rain risk come early next week, but the big story is going to be those mild temperatures on the way. 60s for Monday, and then potentially several days in the 70s. Again, only hit or miss rain chances over these next few days, like early Saturday morning. Shouldn't stop you from any outdoor plans later on Saturday. Sunday is breezy and cooler in the mid-50s, but that's still seasonable. 60s and 70s for a couple days next week then. Cold to start. Actually, a few areas much cooler than yesterday morning's start. I mean, look at the Vineyard, upper teens right now, a little bit closer to home. Low 20s in Hope Valley, mid 20s if you're waking up in Charlestown and New Bedford, just 27 degrees in North Attleboro, but neighbors to the east, Taunton, just 23 degrees, mid upper 20s in Smithfield and Burrillville. So again, heading out the door this morning, frosty, but clear and cold. Our clear skies do persist for us pretty much all day today, though, thanks to high pressure in control. A southwest wind will be picking up today, though, keeping our coastline cool and also giving us an elevated fire risk, mainly in Providence County today, so no burning today because of that low relative humidity, a lot of dry brush, clear skies, and that light wind. Inland temperatures today head into the 50s, spot on seasonable, along with mostly sunny skies. So for the kids heading out to the bus stops, cold, but this afternoon, maybe a lighter layer. Chris.
Wally would know, our director, but supposedly you can't buy merchandise online. You can only buy it in person.
Probably,
there.
yeah.
Wild, huh?
Yes,
that's
that
amazing.
Highly coveted.
Yes.
I also remember when Scotty Scheffler's baby at the time, when Scotty Scheffler won a couple years ago. And I wonder how big his kid is now.
I know.
Must be walking, maybe learning how to golf.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we're on par for some nice temperatures today, Christina.
Yeah, so our temperatures are actually headed back around typical, heading into the 50s. Yesterday was cooler than usual. Today, the only thing we'll notice is primarily a wind around 20 to 25 miles per hour from the south, and that's going to keep our coastline on the cooler side of things. So our coastline forecast just heading into the mid to mid upper 40s for highs, but we are drenched in sunshine today. It's going to be a beautiful one, and we actually hang on to dry skies all the way into the weekend. The only exception will be a bit of a damp start early Saturday morning. Nothing to cancel plans over because this rain is pretty much done by the time we wake up in the morning. Still up near 60 there with afternoon sun, and Sunday is seasonable too. Coming up, I have more details about those temperatures trending up. Continue from yesterday, but today our temperatures will be a little bit milder. So yesterday we really just hit highs in the upper 40s. I will say it felt a lot nicer, though, than what it really was. All that direct sunlight made it feel nice and warm. So today, it'll be feeling even better. Inland temperatures today heading into the mid-50s. We are mostly sunny from start to finish. So, of course, after this cool start, we stay sunny, bright, and only a bit breezy. The coastline today only heading into the upper 40s, though. So, of course, a little bit cooler there as that southwest wind begins to pick up. Lost some of our data in Narragansett. Maybe we just don't want to look at those temperatures. 20s if you're heading out this morning, maybe for a beach walk in Narragansett, or maybe you're a photographer and you're grabbing some photos of this beautiful pre-sunrise just around 6:30, just a little bit before 6:30 with our official sunrise time. Barely any clouds in the sky for us this morning, and we're staying completely sunny with high pressure sitting just on top of us throughout the course of the day today. We'll finally be escaping these 30s, heading into the 50s throughout the interior later today, but the coastline today, of course, will be running a little bit cooler. We're expecting to see upper 40s there. The southwest wind plays a role keeping us cooler, and of course the influence of the cold ocean waters too, but look, barely any clouds for us even through this afternoon. Wall-to-wall sunshine. Don't leave the house without your sunglasses. And of course, we're more seasonable today, but tomorrow, above average temperatures are expected. We start out in the 30s with some patchy clouds. And again, another beautiful and bright day is expected with inland temperatures heading into the lower to low mid 60s, above average temperatures. The coastline stays cool, though, in the upper 40s and low 50s, but at least everyone taps into all of that sunshine for yet another day. And our next weather maker is just a brief disturbance too. It's not a lot of rain for us looking ahead. This next weather maker is going to be this cold front that dissipates as it crosses southern New England, only kicking back maybe a few spotty showers when the vast majority of us are asleep overnight, Friday night into Saturday morning. So we wake up to some clouds, but you probably won't see a lot of rain coming down. We're drying out throughout your Saturday and definitely into your Sunday too, with high pressure moving back in. So really no daytime rain for us for at least several days. We will be keeping a close eye on the potential of some rain headed our way into early next week. But the bigger story next week will be the mild temperatures on the way. Now, I have been mentioning how the coastline's running cooler than our inland spots over the next few days. So maybe you're heading down to Newport Friday, Saturday, or Sunday through the weekend. Lots of sunshine, looking great. I would just add an extra layer if you're maybe walking around, touring the place or maybe checking out all the beautiful daffodils for daffodil days. Staying in the 50s Friday and Saturday. Saturday is definitely my pick there. Even though there'll be more clouds, we are the mildest. And by Sunday, it'll be on the cooler side. This ridge of warm air, though, is surging our way as we head into early next week, and we're talking 60s and 70s. Only an isolated risk of some rain on Monday and a few additional clouds, but it doesn't stop our temperatures from heading into the 60s. Looks like next Tuesday and Wednesday will be our mildest days of the next several, well above average temperatures and dry as we head into the 70s.